Alright, right now I'm recording with the JVC LS300. I am in, or at, Bear Mountain, basically, in the Bear Mountain area. This is Highlands, New York. Wasn't too long ago I recorded a video about wildlife cameras, and I did it while I was riding my motorcycle, and it sounded like total crap. Very good. They look very professional. So take a look at that, man. Hopefully that helps you out. Like always. So I'm re-recording that video from this location. And basically what I'm doing today, I'm going to be flying my drone. It's pretty windy, actually. I don't think it's going to go very well, to be honest. But gonna be, oh, train's coming, so it's going to get dumb loud in a second. But going to be flying the drone. Let me wait for this train to pass. Matter of fact, let me get a shot at the train. Ooh. Always amazes me how long these trains are. It's crazy. Yeah. Probably not the best place to shoot a video, right by a damn train crossing. Yeah, it took quite a while. All right, so here we are. Might be a little wind noise in this video. It's a pretty windy day, but I'm actually out here by the Bear Mountain area in New York because I had to fly a drone for a particular job today down here, and I'm just waiting for that job to start. So I figured I also had my camera with me. I had some audio gear with me. I might as well shoot a response to a video or to a question I got on my channel. Because it's been asked a few times. Oh, here's another train coming from the other side. Son of a bitch. You can probably see that in the background. But that's probably not too loud, so I don't think it's gonna really... Okay. Yeah, this was definitely not a good idea. So we're gonna try to get this video done quickly. So, in response to your questions, what's a good camera for shooting wildlife? And the question was coming from multiple viewers, and I think it was really asking me what camcorder is best, in my opinion. And I would probably say something like the Canon XA50 would probably be a decent camera for that, or even the one that doesn't come with the audio handle, the I think it's the GX10, the camera that comes with the 1-inch sensor. That is a good camera for this because you get really good zoom, especially if you're shooting in HD. You have a pretty far zoom, so you can shoot from far away and not interrupt the subject that you're shooting, whatever wildlife you're shooting, so that they run away or whatever. You can get pretty far and zoom in pretty close, which is really nice. And then you have the built-in ND filters, so when the conditions are changing, maybe it's a cloudy day, it's getting overcast, and you need to quickly change your exposure settings, but you don't really want to change your aperture settings too much because you like your depth of field that you're getting, which means the blurriness to your background. Then you can just adjust your ND filters. And then of course, both of the cameras I mentioned, the XA50, the GX10, they both have microphone inputs. So you could put a microphone on there if you want to get some natural ambient sound and you want it to sound good. You can hook up a nicer mic to it and get some really nice sound. Of course, with the XA50, you can get even better sound because you can hook up XLR mics directly to the camera. So that's a good camera to me for that. I would say the XA50, GX10. Another one that is not necessarily a camcorder, but would be the one that I would prefer, and that's why I'm kind of saving it for last, would be the Panasonic FZ2500, which is more of a bridge camera. It's not really a camcorder, but I would say that it really is a camcorder disguised as a stills camera because the video features in it are excellent. Just like the XA50 and the GX10 that I just mentioned, it's going to come with 4K in it. So you can shoot 4K in it. Not only that, but in addition, and the Canons I just named don't even have this, it can shoot 4K 10-bit. It can actually shoot in 10-bit, but you can only do it externally to a recorder, but it has that option. So you really can get a lot of data going into the video image and get like a really, really spectacular looking image off of this bridge camera, which also has a 1-inch sensor in it. So you're gonna get that better image quality, a more shallow depth of field if you want it when you open up the aperture. And I do believe that the zoom on the Panasonic FZ2500 is even longer than what you get on the Canon cameras I mentioned. And it's not a camcorder, but it has a crazy long zoom. We're talking, I think it's like 24 to 480 when you're shooting 1080p video. When you're shooting 4K, I'm not sure that it stays the same because it might crop in a little bit, but you're still getting a very, very long reach. And like I said, if you guys are shooting wildlife and you don't want to get close to your subject, you're getting a crazy amount of reach. You can still plug in microphones to this. It has a 3.5mm jack, so you can plug in a mic. You can plug in headphones and monitor your audio. And this is the big one. This is a camera that you can take really nice stills with, which you really can't do that with the Canons. You can still take really, really nice pictures, and the video comes with ND filters, and actually the pictures too. It has built-in ND filters into a bridge camera, which many of these stills cameras don't come with ND filters. It's kind of unheard of. There's only very few that can do that. This is a fixed lens camera. This is not interchangeable lenses. It's not a mirrorless, your standard mirrorless camera where you can swap the lenses. Nope, it's one lens, but the lens goes fairly wide and super duper close, and it has image stabilization, and it takes really good pictures, and it takes outstanding 4K or full HD video. And if you find it used, you can get it really inexpensive, under $1,000, well under $1,000, where the Canons I mentioned are going to cost you, I think the GX10 might be just around $1,000, a little bit more. Actually, it's a little bit more. So it's over $1,000 even used, if you can find it, which it's hard to find them. And that XA50, because it's still kind of a fairly new camera, I think you might have trouble finding that used too. So you're going to pay some money for those. They're not cheap. But if you find a used FZ2500, they're very inexpensive and they're very, very good cameras. I really enjoyed it when I had it. I don't have it anymore, but I had it for a while and I thought it was excellent. So there are two suggestions. You guys watching, if you have any other suggestions about cameras that you're using for wildlife video, go ahead and put it down below. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a camcorder. It could be a mirrorless. It could be your phone, whatever you like using. If you're taking some really nice wildlife video with your camera, put it down below, and let's help these viewers out so they can find a good wildlife camera for their work. As always, I'm Mike Turner. Thanks for watching, and I guess I'll see you soon.